So here's how you do each problem on the statistics test review. Using this table, what is the mean of the data? So I'm going to find the sum of the data and divide by how many pieces of data there are. 38, 48, 50, 38, 52, 38, 18, 48, and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yes, there were 8, so we're good there. So let's simplify this and add everything up. $330 divided by 8. And 330 divided by 8 is 41.25. Now that would be B here, $41.25. So for number 2, we're going to have to use the same formula to calculate a missing piece of data. Jamie mowed 7 lawns. He earned this much for 6 lawns. How much did he earn the 7th time if the mean is 12? So he had, let's get all this written, 10 plus 15 plus 12 plus 15 plus 8 plus 15. That was 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus X. That would make 7. And the mean was 12. So I'm going to simplify this. Let's add these together here. So 10, 10, 15, 12, 15, 8, 15. That would be 75 plus X divided by 7 equals 12. So now we need to solve for X. Let's get rid of the 7 first. Instead of the inverse of division is multiply. So multiplying both sides by 7. 12 times 7 is 84. So 84 equals, this is what's left, 75 plus X. To get X on its own, we need to undo the addition. So subtract 75 from both sides. And X would be 14. I'm sorry. And X would be 9. That's what happens when I do mental math. I'm just going to write it right here. 9. So 9 is A, $9. And I'm going to put that right here. Okay, now we're moving on to determining median and mode. So we're going to have to order data from least to greatest. Number 3, find median and mode. Here are our numbers. Let's order them from least to greatest over here. So it looks like 24 is the smallest, then 26. There's no 27, but there's a 28. And then it goes into the 30s. So the lowest 30 would be 30, 36, 37. Then it goes into the 40s. And ends at 43. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the median's going to be the middle. Half of 8 is 4. So this splits down the middle. So our median here is between 30 and 36. 30 plus 36 divided by 2. 30 plus 36 divided by 2 is 33. So our median is 33, and then the mode would be the number that's repeated the most. So the number that's repeated the most, is there one? There is not one that's repeated. So the median is 33. The mode, there's no mode. And that, median 33, mode none, is D. All right, now we're going to find the mean, median, and mode. So I guess we could find the mean first. Might as well. All right, here we go. I'm going to write all these numbers down. 30, 30, 34, 34, oops, 34, okay, 37, 39, 45 is like a lot. I have 4 more 45s. Okay, that is all divided by 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so let's add it up. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 553 divided by 14. Now, by the way, when you do this on the test, you should double check yourself. I've already done this before, like I'm looking off of a key that I've already done, so I know 553 is correct. You really need to double check on the test. 39.5 is the mean. So mean 39.5. Okay, so now we need to order these for the median and mode, which honestly, they're already in order. So there were 14 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be the halfway point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the median is between 39 and 45. Median 39 plus 45 divided by 2. The median is 42. And then they want the mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 45 had 7 times. So the mode is 45. So there are our 3. 39.5 for the mean. Median is, geez, I can't. There we go. 39.5. Median was 42. Mode was 45. So that's A. All right, now we're moving into this, learning objective C. I can determine measures of variation. You don't have to show your work, but you can show it here if you want. So we need to find the range of this data. So range is easy. With the range, I need to find the highest and lowest number. So the highest number, there's a 9. That looks like the highest. So I'm going to put for range, I'm going to show my work here, 9.89 minus the lowest number, looks like it might be 1.49. I don't see anything lower than that. So minus 1.49. My range is 8.4. And that would be C. All right, number 6. Find the median in the first and third quartiles. So we need to use that same set of data. And I am going to need to go back to this page so I can write it all out. So we had 1.49, and then it was 1.71, 1.72, jumps into 1.89, 1.92, 1.93, 3.56. This was kind of tricky with all these decimals. 8.23. Man, I have to go on to the next line. 8.62, 9.89. So if we have 12 months, half is 6. So this should be half. 5, 6. So whatever's here is the median, 1.93 plus 3.56 divided by 2. That's going to be our median. 1.93 plus 3.56 equals, divided by 2, 2.745 is the median. Now this half of the data, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so whatever is in the middle here is the first quartile. 1.72 plus 1.89 divided by 2. 1.72 plus 1.89 divided by 2 is 1.805. That's Q1. Now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We need to find Q3. So 7.34. Man, didn't make this easy. All right, Q3 is 7.34 plus 8.23 divided by 2, 7.785. Okay, now the question that we were trying to answer is find the median in the first and third quartiles. So the median was 7.45 or 2.745, 1.805, 2.745, 1.805, and then 7.785. So D is the correct answer for that one. Now the interquartile range, that's easier. So we take Q1, 7.785 minus, or Q3 minus Q1. Okay, so Q3 minus Q1, 7.785 minus 1.805 is 5.98 for the interquartile range. That's B. And find any outliers in the data and name them. So we need to use that magic number. 5.98 is the interquartile range times 1.5. That's our magic product here. 5.98 times, 5.98 times 1.5 is 8.97. Now, Q1 minus about 9. Let's see, because this is about 9, 8.97. Q1 was 1.805, so that's going to be like a negative number. So there aren't any outliers down there. Q3 plus 8.97. Q3 was 7.785. So 7.785. Oh, but wait. If you add this, it's going to be 7.785 plus 8.97. That's 16. And look at, there was not any data above 16. So there are no outliers. So we need to write, or put D, there are no outliers. All right, now number 9 on the back. For drawing and interpreting box plots, showing work is optional. If you want, you can do it in this space. So we are going to do 9. Ages of children taking dance class are here. What is the box plot that represents that data? So I am going to write those numbers out over here in order. 7, 8, 9, 3 10s, 12, 2 14s, and a 16. The middle of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. So right here in the middle between 10 and 10 is 10. So that's the median. This half of the data, there's the middle, that's Q3. On this half, here's the middle, that's Q1. So Q1, first of all, the lower extreme needs to be at 7. So this one would work, this one would work, this one would work. Q1 is 9. So this one would work, this one would work, this one would work. Median is 10. 10, 10. Oh, that one wouldn't work, so it's between these two. Q3 is 14, so it has to be this one because that one has Q3 at 12. So C is the right answer. All right, now number 10. Use the box plot that shows the average prices in cents per pound farmers received for eggs and wool. So here's wool, here's eggs. How do the range in egg prices and the range in wool prices compare? So let's find the range. The wool is 140 minus 30. So wool, 140 minus 30. So that's going to be 110. The egg would be, it's about it's not quite 80, but 80 minus not quite 20 is 60. So the range is greater for wool. The range in wool is less. The range in eggs is more. The range in eggs is less than the range in wool. See that? The wool is greater than the eggs. So it has to be A. You probably could have done that just by looking at that and not doing the math. All right. Now, before we go on to vocab, we are going to make this box plot here. So this is the extra problem that's not on the test, on the multiple choice test. Draw a box plot to represent the following data. Show your work. So let's order these numbers from least to greatest. Now the smallest, there's 18, 15, 19. So it must be 15, then 18, then 19. All right, now we go into the 20s. I see 22 here, 23. Here's a 25 and another 25, 27. There's going into the 30s, 34, 35, another 35, and 36, and then 60. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's a center to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm thinking it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is our median. Now on this side, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 and 3 puts 20 in the middle. Same with this. 3 and 3 puts 35 in the middle. Okay. So now we can see if there's an outlier. Interquartile range. 35 minus 20. 15. And if we do 15 times 1.5, that magic number is 22.5. So let's see. This Q1, 20 minus 22.5, that's going to give us a negative number. Q3 is 35. 35 plus 22.5. Ooh, this might be one. 35 plus 22.5 is 57.5. So this right here is an outlier. So here's our lower extreme. Here's our upper extreme. Here are our middle dots. There's right there the outlier. We're ready to rock and roll. So 36 is about here. 35, 25, 20, and 15. So here's our median. Box around the first and third quartile. Whiskers, whiskers, outlier. Last thing is the vocab. Here we go. How do you find the mean? Mean is the sum of data divided by number of pieces of data. That's it. The sum of the data divided by the number of pieces of data. How do you find the median? So you order it from least to greatest and find the center. How do you find mode? Order from least to greatest, find the one repeated the most, determining the number repeated the most. What do measures of variation describe? It's the spread of the data. Measures of variation describe the spread of the data. An outlier, it's either way greater or way less than the median. So there's A. And what is a box plot? It displays measures of variation. So that would be B. And that is the review. You are ready for the test.